I was born Lady Catalafio Rhianid. I lived in the imperial city of the Cyrodiilic Empire and had a fine life. My siblings and I had all the necessities and trinkets that we could ever desire. My father had the ear of the emperor, after all. That's what happened when you were part of the Elder Council. His influence ran deep, as did his pockets. But when you live a life where you're handed everything on a silver platter, and there's little to no consequence for your actions, it was quite easy to lose your morals. What I'm trying to say is that my father was not a nice man. He had no regards for the lower class citizens and treated the servants terribly. And even though I was the oldest child, my opinion on how he handled matters meant little to him, regardless of how much of a fuss I made or what I tried to do to help those less fortunate than me. So, one day I rescinded my family name, told my father to go screw himself, and joined the Fighters Guild. Not necessarily in that order. And that was the day I became Cat Emberheart. In the Fighters Guild, I learned how to fight. I grew strong and skilled, participating in missions that took me many places. But something just seemed off. Yes, I was doing good by taking out bandits and disposing of dangerous creatures. But in the end, being part of the Fighters Guild meant that I was nothing more than a hired sword, and it didn't sit well with me. I worked like this for a couple years, but then I was approached by a man, a recruiter for the Blades, the elite force sworn to protect and serve the Dragonborn. He knew my history, who I really was, and my desire for peace. He promised that by joining them, I would be able to make a difference. So, I did, and I've been with them ever since. And yes, I have been able to make a difference in keeping people safe, which is why I'm the one they're sending to the Somerset Isles to keep an eye on the rumors of rebellion.
Hello, hi, I am Ragna, or Ragna Heartrender? Are we doing professional type things here? Have I already done this wrong? Okay, anyway, work through it, Ragna. This is fine. I have business in the Isles, so if you know the local Fighters Guild representative, that would be very helpful. Thank you. See, I can be professional. Me and Bashir have been traveling for a while now, and here Somerset is supposed to be beautiful. Much of Tamriel has been beautiful, but there is always more to discover. If I feel down, I can always think that somewhere else in the world is a special place where... No, you do not want to hear about that. You want to hear about daring exploits and narrow escapes, yes? I have made a bit of a name for myself exploring and guiding others through tombs and lost mines and that sort of thing. But Ragna, you may be saying, are there not curses and draugr and spiders down there? To which I say, ha 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 ha, yes, but you cannot be cursed as long as you wear blue socks. In a tomb, anyway. Red socks for mines. Draugr are just doing their job, same as us. A little stabbing, a little fire, no big deal. And without spiders, where would we get jelly? Anyway, I was saying something about travel? Right. So, here in the Pocket Guide to the Empire, you can see where each of the islands... Wait, where are you going?
My name is Aoife Gellert, and my story is a simple one. Well, sort of. As a young girl in Skyrim, I would always taste for being smaller than the others, particularly by one of the bigger girls, Ragna. You might have heard of her. As I grew, I worked hard, training to become stronger and faster. I may have also followed in Ragna's footsteps and joined the Fighters Guild. But it weren't enough. I wanted, nay, I needed real power. So, off into the woods I went searching. And like any good story, I found myself a prince. Now, if this were a fairy tale, that'd be the end of it. But for me, it were only the beginning. Now I have power and strength, a few new improvements, and a pretty title to go along with him. But if you know stories, you know power always comes with a price. I'm in Somerset now with a task set for me by my prince, and ooh, it is a daunting one. If I fail, the price I'll be paying is quite high indeed. So I guess I'd better not screw this up.
Well, hello. My name is Altamir Veraza, but you can just call me Alt. I am but a simple wandering performer, a troubadour and illusionist, usually traveling with my troupe along the countrysides of Tamriel. Shortly after falling in love and having me, my parents, both brilliant musicians, joined a performing company after meeting in the grand city of Daggerfall. I grew up with the rumble of the wagon calming me to sleep each night. I learned a lot from my parents on the road about music, science, history, performance, and embraced some of the magic I found inside and channeled it into the arts. Illusions and music became my friends, the troupe became our family, and we lived on the road like this for most of my life until my 8th birthday. Then, I'm sad to say, my parents abandoned me in Daggerfall, never to return from a mysterious midnight departure. I grew up thereafter alone and homeless on the city streets, learning to use my arts to subsist meal to meal, and sometimes using trickery to help those less fortunate than the high-browed nobles of the city. Eventually, I rejoined the traveling troupe and honed my skills as a multifaceted performer. I yearned to fill my audiences with wonder and inspiration, to lift them up with hope, the same hope I strive to keep alight within myself of reuniting with my parents someday. After all, if a performer does not believe in his own tales, how is he to win over his audience? Recently, life has been tumultuous, to say the least. It's been quite the draining experience, and I find myself caught in a struggle of self-rediscovery. I am now en route to the far Somerset Isles. After a bit of an accident I had, I was told someone there might be able to help me. Who knows where this chapter will lead next?
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. A clear conscience is necessary for what I am about to propose. You prefer silence, then? As do I. For is silence not the embodiment of Sithis himself? My name is Tyrell Andonius, and I represent the will of the Night Mother. She's been watching you as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse, and she is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you with an offering. An opportunity, if you will, to join our rather unique family. You've heard of the Dark Brotherhood, yes? The remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Well, I can assure you that we are such. But more than anything, we are a union of like-minded individuals. Individuals like you. I see I have your attention. Good. Now listen closely. South of the Imperial City lies a small village called Bell's Gate. There you will find a woman named Schlera Cestius. Kill her, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Once your task is finished, you will report to Vicente Valtieri in Shadenall to begin your training. And do not worry. He will make himself known to you once you arrive. For now, I must be away. Our mother calls me to Somerset Isles to answer a sacrament. I do hope we meet again soon.
Isles. Hey, what's up? Just reminding
Hi.
everybody what's going on and what game they're playing.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to the stream, y'all. It's been a little bit. Glad to be back. Who wants to do our intro or our recap? I know words.
I guess
Words.
I could do it. I remember things.
Ragna.
I don't.
Okay, so we started I think, with this very large Spriggan matron lady who was very, I don't want to say nice because she was kind of terrifying. And I sort of had a bit of a spell. Spell, because there was probably magic. Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. She told us sort of the spear of, it's not really my thing, but it is a pretty spear of bitter mercy, I think, which doesn't really sound like something I want to be associated with, but if Aoife wants it, then we will get it for Aoife. And she, not Aoife, the Spriggan lady matron person, also had a root, very important, root of Mundus stolen from her, which is very not nice, by the same Mayor Duvel. And she could tell us pretty much where they were on Artaeum. But we have no boat because no one thought, oh, we are going to the islands, maybe we should buy a boat. So we went south looking for a boat. And there were so many boats and nobody wanted to take us with them over to this scary island. Cat did not want us to steal a boat, which is fair. But these two brothers, they had a boat. Well, one had a boat, the other had a bar, which also starts with B, but is not the same thing. They were a little weird, and we had to do a little bit of a shenanigans on this very nice Khajiit that I met, who was very nice to Bashir, but we might have stolen some stuff, kind of like hard drugs or something. It's fine, to bargain our way onto the boat. And it turns out that the deal we made and changed only a little bit, we did not get on a boat. We were yoink plucked up by griffins. I don't know if you have ever ridden a griffin. I'm sure it is quite nice. We were not riding the griffins. They were with their claws, talons, something. It hurt. They did not even like set us down on the beach. They kind of threw us into the window of this very large building and very much surprised the monk type people inside, who actually ended up being not so bad. I would also be surprised if I were them. Yeah, and then our person, Angronar, showed up. He was big mad, like so mad. He wants the egg. I don't know what it is exactly, just that it is something he wants and should not have. Everything he wants, he should not have. Oh, and then we started fighting. Yes. And maybe I stacked some cheeses and asked a little tiny favor of Sheogorath, but I'm sure it's fine. Part of my favor ended up being this shiny golden lady, saint, and I think she hates me, but she's helping, so, you know, that's where we are now. Cat did do good. She got the root back, so now we just need the spear and to maybe kill this man. No, Tyrell should kill this man. I promised. Fine.
All right. So we're going to jump right back into combat. The Angramar had just slammed the spear into the ground, and rocks began to build up on each other, and small arcs of lightning begin to form like sinew between them, and eventually a hulking shape, much larger than the one you all encountered just 2 days ago, formed from it. A storm Atrodak roared. The monks have now begun to react. One of them steps forward. Careful! Banishment magic on the Atronak, and focus in on him while he doesn't have that root! And they are going to force the thing to make a save. It passes, because of course it does. So one of them steps forward and channels some red energy and presses it outward, and this sort of ethereal hand takes hold of the center stone of the Atronak, but it simply shifts and the hand dissipates. The rest of them all kind of spread out around the room. They begin casting spells, throwing lightning and fire and ice, all centered on Angramar. Okay. As the lightning arcs by, Angramar simply contorts his torso and it flies past. Fire goes towards his lower section, and simply a raise of the leg and a twist, and it goes past. However, he put himself into quite a difficult position, and an icicle rips through one of his thighs. He did not like that at all. And we are back at the top, which is Ragna.
Yes, hi, I am Ragna. I would like to go back to my pile of cheeses, please. I think I was a few meters away.
Yep. Which wheel are you grabbing?
Is he facing me or is he facing away from me?
So you're within his field of vision, but he's definitely focused on Cat and the Golden Saint at the moment, as the spells are flying by him.
Well, DM, I think I would like to throw the fancy cheese.
Like the one with the moon sugar on it?
The fancy cheese.
Okay. Go ahead and roll percentile for me.
Oh, and I would like to, as I yeet it towards him, I would like to say thank you. Not to him.
Yeah.
Obviously, to the cheese.
He might not know that, but
I'm not going to say it loudly. Are you serious? No. I can count. It's fine. 99.
Just look at Goat's face. Holy crap.
hate y'all. Okay. My turn to roll.
I really want cheese, y'all.
Okay, so that's what that does. Next. Interesting. And lastly... Oh.
Oh.
Okay. As you throw the cheese, a bit of the moon sugar falls off on you. And you swear for a second you hear someone say, "You're welcome."
Oh.
And
See,
the
Catman.
bluish dust kind of comes over you. Not very strongly. You can barely notice that it's there. There seems to be an aura around you now. We'll find out what that does. As the cheese continues to tumble through the air, you notice that it's veering off course. It doesn't look like it's going to hit him. It's going to land next to him. and it's growing bigger and larger. And oh, is it molding? Oh, like it looks like there's fur coming out of it. This black and white striped fur, and it grows and grows, and then a roar emits from it as you realize that this cheese is probably no longer cheese, but Bashir is here now.
What a good kitty boy! Oh, good boy, Bashir.
Roll initiative for Bashir.
Does he have any modifiers that I should
He
know
does.
about?
I'll write it down. I have his stats.
Oh, he got an 8.
That's fine. He has a decent bonus.
He also gets Shield of Faith as my bonus action.
Describe how you cast that for me.
I am so happy that he is here. I'm going to just like put my hands on my chest, and my hands are going to glow slightly. And I'm going to say, be safe, Bashir. Be a good kitty boy now. And it's going to be like a mostly white, but kind of like with a light blue, kind of like lightning-esque coloration.
Okay.
And then he is going to be covered in the same shimmery light. Yes, and I hope he's okay with that. Sometimes the lightning scares him. But
Okay.
he could just be putting that on for me, so I feel better.
This energy comes over Bashir. Doesn't turn to face you, doesn't do anything. He's in a low stance for a very large cat. But for the briefest second, the growl that he is emitting towards your foe adjusts slightly to, and then back to. Cat. All right, is that the end of your turn, Ragnar?
Yes. Yeah, the cheese does not count as a weapon, correct?
No, but it is an action to throw.
Right. I just want to be sure, because otherwise I get 3 attacks.
It is not an attack action to throw
Right.
a wheel of cheese.
Just,
Oh
that's
my
what I
God.
just wanted to be sure. Covering my bases.
I'm just, for balance sake, I'm calling that now.
That's fair.
You get
I was-
2
I-
action surges at this level.
Blessed cheese is not an attack action. But
Oh,
you
that's
can
true.
action surge if you would like.
I will action surge, but I'll use my bow.
Okay.
For balance.
I mean, you can keep throwing cheese, that's fine. I'm just not letting you throw 3 per action.
That's fair. And I would like to use the weapon charge. Assuming, I guess I have to.
Oh, right, you have a cool bow.
Can I just crit it?
Yeah, because you're the crit horde there.
I'm the crit what?
Horde? You have a horde of crits?
Yes. Okay, yes.
I will
Okay.
enunciate that a little more clearly. My bad.
I was expecting crit queen, and that was. Okay. So, 1d8 plus 7. It's full damage, and then I roll, right?
Yeah, roll and then double it. Or you can roll double the amount of dice. I don't really care which way.
Um.
I'm going to look up this bow to remember what I gave you. Homebrewing for your players. Super fun. Until they use it against you.
18 with plus 2 bonus to damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hit with an attack, I can expend a number of charges to force the target to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Yup. Oh, God. Yup. Right, okay. Alright.
You said you were shooting Angramar, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's definitely shooting Tyrell.
Yeah. Like,
Well, not the giant Astronaut.
no. I
How many
don't like
charges are
them.
you spending?
Oh, I will spend.
You have
You know
5
what?
total.
I know. I'll spend 3.
Okay. That will probably work since he got a 15.
Suck it.
He fails. What is your proficiency modifier and your dex modifier?
6 and 5.
Okay.
Respectively.
Would you like to tell the party what exactly you just did?
I suppose so, yes. So he failed. So any healing he receives is reduced by half, assuming he can heal. And all damage he deals is reduced by 11 for 3 rounds. Right? Right.
That is correct. Defiler's longbow.
I love it.
Okay. You have 2 more attacks.
I do. I'm going to just shoot him regularly.
Okay.
And the first one is. Why are you so slow? Dirty 20.
Roll hit.
For 15.
Okay.
And wrong day. 19. No. 18 for 10. If that hits.
That will miss.
Okay.
So, as Bashir lands and you offer your little well-wish blessing towards him, you then take out your bow, pull back an arrow, and you're not noticeable by pretty much anyone else. But Ragna is, well, an accomplished adventurer and can be deadly serious when she needs to be. And you focus in with the skill of 100 delves, and you let loose an arrow right as the shard of ice is ripping through his thigh. He lands and turns, eyes go wide. He barely manages to move as your arrow sinks deeply into his chest, narrowly missing his heart. He takes a step back, pulls out the arrow. There is even his black garments begin to darken, and there's a drip on the ground. Another arrow comes and catches him in the opposite thigh. Yes, it is stupid. Arrow catches his thigh. He does see the third one coming, and he manages to get out of the way of it. You have severely injured him. Okay. Tyrell.
Ha 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 ha. Shit, I can't remember. Am I still on him or did he move?
He has not moved.
Dope. So I'm on him and Kat is still there, so we're talking.
And Bashir.
And Bashir, so yeah, we're talking sneak attack, right?
If you hit.
Oh man, I wonder if I'm gonna use a crit.
Oh, thank you, chat.
Grab
We'll
in,
do
folks.
that.
This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, go for it. Roll your damage.
All right, so first things first, I need to roll this plus. I never remember how many it is. It's 9 plus 10. No, 10. 10, 11. 11d6 plus 5 doubled. 11d6 doubled plus 5.
Okay.
I got this. That's 68, 69, 71, 73 damage. He needs to make a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
19 on the die.
Okay. Does not take the extra psychic damage, and I did not roll a 20, so that doesn't get the extra thing.
No. I'm really glad I remembered this whole crit thing when I was making these.
Yeah? How's my friend looking?
Harton, why don't you give me some flavor on this attack?
Oh, it's not even any special anything. I literally just turn and I see that he's surrounded, and so I mean I'm literally just taking my sword, and he's off balance, right? He got hit by the arrow, he got hit by the ice, so he's off balance. So I like to think that I just grab the scruff of like this back of his collar from behind him, and literally just run this thing up in him. This is what I'm trying to do.
Sure. After he kind of replants from dodging Ragna's final arrow, you grab the back of his cloak and just rake up. He does have a fair amount of armor, so you're not cutting through skin the entire way, but where you meet him, you meet him.
Perfect. I will... Let me see here. Let me see.
How much damage was that again?
78.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I thought. I'm just verifying before I write it down.
You know what? I will go ahead and... Well, no, I didn't. Yeah, I'll go ahead and release with my other hand and jab him with my offhand dagger. Won't use a crit for that.
Oh no.
What's the flanking rule you're using? Doesn't matter. I got a 26 on the dice.
Oh,
Or on
geez,
the,
yeah,
I got
hits.
26, 13 on the die.
That hits. +2 is what I usually use, but doesn't matter. You hit.
Yeah. So let's go with a whole grand total of 4 damage from that.
Damage.
That's right.
As you show off this incredible display of your very deadly skills, you hear a familiar voice. Very good, Tiro. Thank you for weakening him for me. Securing my future on the hand. From above, a man dressed in these reds and blacks. A long tail. Scaly. You recognize this person. You recognize them from Cheydinhall. They run in, drawing 2 short swords, and begin just this whirling series of slashes at Angramar. Ooh, nat 1. Cool. Two hits, so not the worst. Okay, they are not an assassin, but they do get a little bit of sneak attack. As you ran your dagger up his back, he's sort of reeling from just the sudden barrage of pain coming from all around him. You, Cat Tyrrell and Aoife, you recognize the look of someone who's surprised in battle. Maybe you get the feeling that extended combat is not something he's used to. The other assassin, however, runs forward and begins slashing at his arms and legs. Seems like he's more trying to debilitate than go for the killing stroke right away. That makes it... He's going to use a legendary action. As this assault is berating him from all sides, he takes the spear and does a warding swing to get a little bit of space, and he points it towards the Atronak. A great charge of energy comes, and it presses outward this powerful wave followed by sparks shooting up from the ground. I need all of you to make strength saving throws.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness.
$14.
Oof.
Same, -10.
I'm gonna use 2 charges on my sword. This is from guy with the spear, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use 2 charges on my spear to gain advantage on a saving throw against a legendary creature.
This is an attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
30, 20.
Okay. And Tira, what was yours?
4. But hang on, because I just remembered something.
Okay.
Yeah. What's it called again? Reliable talent. So that's a 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. Aoife, Tyrell, and Ragna fail.
Cool.
You take. Ooh, God. My dice have been thirsty with y'all being gone.
They hungry.
Y'all take 31 points of lightning damage,
I
except
don't. Go ahead.
Ragna, you take 16 points.
I use Uncanny Dodge and take 16 points.
Okay.
I would like to use Stone's Endurance and take. What did you say, 16?
You were already taking 16.
Yeah, I would like to take 6 instead.
Okay. This is much less effective than I thought it was going to be. You all, however, are pushed back 20 feet.
Am I pushed back or no?
You are not pushed back, and you take 16 damage.
Okay, cool.
But others were pushed back.
Yes. Tyrell, you were pushed back, and Aoife and Ragna were all pushed back.
And the asshole.
Oh, I forgot to make his save. Thank you for reminding me about the asshole. Yeah, he
I haven't forgotten.
I'm sure you have not. Yeah, he failed his save. And you know what? I need to roll for Bashir, who got a nat 20, so Bashir is fine. And then the
Good
Golden
kitty.
Saint passes as well. Your summons are doing awesome. So now it is Aoife's turn.
Great. How is our good friend?
Wait, I thought it was my turn because I thought Tyrell and I shared an initiative.
You know, I don't. Oh, you do. Whoops.
Oh,
I have
never
you guys
mind.
side by side, and I totally overread it. So never mind. It is Kat's turn.
I have one question before we start.
Mhm.
I have the spear in one hand, not the spear, the root.
The root.
Does that count as a weapon for two-handed weapon fighting?
It does not.
Unfortunate. So I would like to draw my sword
Okay.
and take a big breath and get some temporary hit points from Fighter's Spirit. And I'm just gonna attack him. I'm just gonna hit him real hard. My lowest was a 21, 29, and 30.
God. Yup. All three hit.
Lovely. And I'm gonna roll a lot. Not a lot. I'm
Okay.
only a fighter. It's fine.
I mean, you can action surge.
I can action surge. Thanks for reminding me, Goat. 21 plus 7 plus 1 plus 6. 35 damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to action surge and do it again. Because he
Okay,
is
go for it.
dangerous. Or how does he look?
I mean, he's getting rocked.
I'm going to action surge, but instead I'm going to try and take the spear from him.
Okay. Opposed athletics test.
Cool. That is only an 18 on the first one.
Got a 21.
All right, I'm going to use my other 2 attack actions to continue to try grabbing it from him.
Okay.
That is only a 19.
is a 21.
One more time. Ooh, shit. Nope. That's a nat 1.
Oof, yeah, he got a 20. Your slashes come through with dangerous accuracy, but he's watching you. He knows that's not your full intent. And as you come through with the last slash, you try to use your sword to hook the spear out of his hand, but that's what he was waiting for, and manages to outmaneuver you. He seems less concerned with taking damage than keeping his spear.
I would like to use my movement and back away.
Okay.
Is there anywhere I can move or maneuver behind with 30 feet of movement?
Behind what?
Is there anything I can move behind?
Oh yeah, there are pillars. So yeah, you can go back and behind one of the pillars.
Yeah, I would like to move behind and get behind a pillar, please.
Sure.
Keeping that spear or like held out behind me and away from him. I'm not the
You
spear.
mean the root?
The root. Yes, the root.
Y'all, I know you really want the spear.
Yes.
Yes.
But I got
okay.
the root.
Speaking of Aoife, you're up.
I got pushed back. He currently, if I'm remembering correctly, I have a hex on him as well currently. He's looking real rough right now, or is he looking pretty like not in the best of shape? Perhaps.
A lot of things have hit him,
right,
and where he pulled that arrow out is bleeding quite a bit.
Great. We're gonna try this and see what happens. I just let out one very long, loud howl at the sky.
Okay.
And cast Power Word Stun.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, he is stunned.
He meets your eyes as you come back down from the howl, and he smiles. Doesn't seem to have had an effect.
Mother bitch, it's fine. Damn it, that would have been so great. Cool, great, fantastic. And I believe in this because of this split thing, I believe I've already activated my Pact of the Blood in the previous session?
Yes, you activated the pact, and I believe you grew claws and fangs.
Right, yes, I do have claws and fangs. But I believe my kingdom for a bonus action. Yeah, no, that is literally all I had was that Power Word Stun for this turn. That's it.
Okay. Up next, it is the Golden Saint. As the wave of energy washes over her, she holds up her shield, and there's a brief, slight bit of movement. Those kind of standing behind or beside see like her entire body just flex for a second, as though she's just casting off whatever this magic is. And she goes back in towards Angramar for the first strike and hits him kind of with a stab in, but then comes around and begins to attack the Atronak. Hitting both times, slashing in and chipping away at the stones. A fair bit. The Atronak does not look pleased. And it is Bashir's turn, who has been unmoved this whole time. The low stance helped him absorb the wave as it came over. And Bashir will begin to glow this sort of sickly purple color. Fur begins to kind of stand on end, his tail puffs up a bit. His eyes begin to glow. Rolls a save and gets a nat 1. the ground starts to rumble. It's slight at first, but as it goes for another second or so, it's becoming incredibly disorienting. You're not entirely sure how the building isn't showing signs of swaying, and up out of the ground comes this large purple hand that just grasps in on Angramar and squeezes tight. It is Angramar's turn. Let's see, he tries to save from that and fails. He's going to do that and misses. Okay. This sudden change in circumstance has clearly affected him as he attempts to break free from the hand, but can't seem to figure out how to make it let him go. He goes to stab in, and he can't get a good angle with the spear, so he brings it around and tries to slash at Bashir, but Bashir ducks low, the ever-present warrior that he is. That is the end of Angramar's turn, and now it is the Atronak. The Atronak turns, seeing Angramar strike out at Bashir, will turn towards Bashir and just start to go in, trying to pummel him with lightning fists. That is a miss. That is a nat 20. Okay. Bashir. The first hand comes down, Bashir managing to duck beneath the spear, moving out of the way of the first strike, but isn't in a good position to get out of the way of the next one. You see the lightning arc off of Bashir. But he pushed you all away last turn, so you don't get hit with the chain lightning, but the Saint might. The Saint does not. Okay. Lightning arced away. Bashir clearly is hurt, but seems to be fine. Why are all the NPCs at the end of the round? The monks now begin a chant. Low and slow, but it's starting to sort of resonate. It's this sort of low hum. It sort of starts revitalizing you all. Everyone regains 8 hit points. None of you are in a condition, right? Is anybody in a condition? I don't have that written down. No, you're not. Cool. And as they continue on, it seems to press throughout the entire building, growing, getting louder. And we're back to Ragnar.
Cat, wait. Who's closest to Angramar?
Bashir and the Golden Saint.
I'll take it. I'm going to attack the bow again. Can't remember if I have to call these ahead of time. With my superiority dice, I would like to attempt to disarm him. So,
okay.
God willing, and 3 donors. 29. Oh, and disarming. And then he needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 19.
He fails.
So that's 8 plus. So it's 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he drops the staff.
The
right?
Spear of Bitter Mercy clatters to the ground.
Spear, not
No! Ragnar, what else would you like to do?
I would like to... I'm just going to hit him again.
Go for it.
19.
That will not hit.
And for my third trick, I'm going to shout at Tyrell. Now's your chance, stab him. That's not my accent, but you get the idea. And Tyrell, you get my action.
Oh, nice.
Yes. You can make you can use an action.
Sorry, yeah, hi, it's me. Can use an action. I was pushed back. How far?
20 feet.
Okay, so I can close 20 feet and with this thing.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use another crit.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
You can strike using your reaction plus a d6.
So will I not get all my bonuses if in this case?
You're not making an attack action. I don't remember
I'm sorry, I
how
had to find the
sneak attack is worded.
Sneak attack is worded. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 96 damage to one creature you hit with an attack.
It doesn't specify the attack action. You're
Does
just
not
hitting with
say.
an attack. So yes, you can
It
do
says
it.
if you have advantage on the attack roll, which the crit. Well,
He is currently restrained, and you have 2 allies
Oh, yeah,
in
so yeah, then,
melee.
so I would
so,
definitely have advantage on it.
Yes,
So this
you
would
do.
work.
Yeah.
Dope. So crit. What was that? 11d6 plus 5.
It's a ton.
Just to
yeah, one extra from my superior.
Wait, it's
dice.
11 doubled plus 5. Plus you said what? An extra what?
A d6.
Oh, another d6. So 12d6 doubled plus 5. Oh my god. So that would be 109.
Okay.
Plus, I need him to make a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, he passes.
One of these days that's going to hit.
Fortunately, you're fighting a smart person.
Yeah. So he's on the ground, so I'm just like, I take the... And
Up in a
just,
hand, technically.
yeah. Just bringing it down on him. Just
Okay.
no nonsense, no flourishes, nothing. Just all business.
At this point, he's going to use a legendary action. You can see that he's apparently slowly being crushed by wherever this hand came from. And this battle is looking pretty won. There comes this sort of red wave of energy. It doesn't push, there's no pressure, but you can sort of see this ethereal bubble sort of ripple off of him. Okay. The hand begins to dissolve. And he lands on the ground. No longer restrained, still doesn't have his spear.
My dear DM, I'm very sorry. Does this look like a spell?
Ooh.
You can cast Counterspell if you like.
I would for sure love to cast Counterspell.
Okay. What level spell slot are you using?
Oh, it's 5th level, because Warlock.
Okay. Okay. You will still need to roll.
Right. Let me find... We'll use the Wolfie dice. And
While she's
hopefully-
doing that, I want to ask a question. As a bonus action... Oh, I didn't get a bonus action. Never mind. It wasn't my turn. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
Oof. Ugh. Do I add anything to that dice roll? I rolled an 8. I don't...
You add your spell casting modifier.
Oh, my spell casting modifier. which is a
11, I think.
it's an 11, yeah. So that's a 19.
Okay. How does this look?
As the red starts to coalesce around him, I just laugh. And I say, not this time. And I sort of reach at my hands and I reach at my hands and sort of rake them down like I would be raking my claws down his back, except
Sure.
from 20 feet away. But that's what that looks like. Sorry, friends. You're not going anywhere.
The hand continues to crush him. Alright. So much for that legendary action. Cat and Tyrell. It's y'all's turn.
Tyrell?
I was gonna ask, as a bonus action, can I kick the spear across the room? Since it's right there at his feet.
You would need to. You got pushed back, so you would need to.
I ran up on him with that extra with
That's right,
with
that's
Ragnar's
right.
thing. I'm on
That's
him,
right,
so I'm
that's
there.
Yep. Sure,
So-
you can kick.
Because I don't
want to
because I figure it would take a full action to reach down, pick it up, and throw it or toss it.
Sure, make a strength check at disadvantage since you're only using a bonus action.
7.
Okay, that's fine. This is just there's not really a failure. It's
I'm
just
not strong.
how far the thing goes. It clatters like 6 feet or so away.
Okay, just out of his reach would be nice, just in case he gets
Yeah.
out of this thing. Okay, cool. For RP purposes,
Mhm.
if I got a repeat of the last thing I did to him,
Mhm.
would I be able to make say something cool before doing it?
Well,
and
since
it
you only
actually
get
matter?
sneak attack once per turn,
Oh yeah, I don't get sneak attack, do I?
you won't get sneak attack at this set of attacks.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind then. So, oh shit. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and stab him. Not critting, just rolling. But with advantage because he's,
Of course.
that's a 19 on the dice for 31.
Oh, jeez. That is.
So that is not a whole lot of damage. Without sneak attack, it's rough. Let's do. Oh, it's 2d6. 11
Okay.
damage, and he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
He passes.
Fuck. And that's my turn.
Okay. Cat?
I would like to run up as close as I can to the spear. I would also like to use my bonus action to kick it to Aoife, and unlike Tyrell, I do not suck at strength.
Okay.
Thank
It is a disadvantage because it's a bonus action.
That is fair. But I'm not about to pick it up with my hands full, so
That's fair.
that is only a 9.
It gets closer to Aoife this time, but it's still about 10 feet away from you, Aoife.
That's fine. And then I am just going to attack him 3 times with my spear. I mean, not my spear. My sword.
Your sword.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my charges to get advantage on one of those.
Sure.
Um.
Actually, you have advantage on all of them
Oh, cool.
because restrained.
Okay, so still only 2 hit, a 15 and a 19 on the die.
Yep, those will hit.
Beautiful. 5 plus 3 plus... So 22 damage.
Okay. There are now more, as you move in and bring your sword through, the parts that you can get to, as the hand still has hold of him. You're a warrior. You fought many people. He's beginning to get a flighty look about him. Quite a bit of his cloak is in shreds. It is now. He's going to use another legendary action.
Mhm.
And again, red energy coalesces around him.
Oh, sorry, darling. That's a nice try.
All right, Warlock, use your second spell slot.
I actually have 4. Thank you very much.
Oh god, I forget high level. All right, fine. I mean, it's still
Did
your
the
second
pure-
one technically.
I know, but it's not like I use them for anything else. All right. This werewolf dice is not doing me very well. That is only a 17.
No, unfortunately. This time, the energy of your claws raking through the air, sending mystic ripples to disrupt his spellcasting, does not. And the hand dissolves, and he falls back to the ground. The Argonian assassin takes a look about, and realizes change of tactics might be necessary. He runs over to Cat.
He doesn't have to run very far. I'm right there.
I know. He still runs at you, though. He's going for speed, adding momentum to his strikes. 22, 24, and 25.
I'll hit.
Dope. And
What is he
you
attacking with?
Short sword.
Okay.
You are next to... that's not his ally. He doesn't have advantage. So he does not get sneak attack on that. That's fine. You take 23 points of slashing damage as he begins again with both of his short swords, trying to attack. Same kind of thing that you noticed, attacking at your legs and arms mostly.
When he's trying to attack me, I'm privy to his ways, and I'm able to dodge a bunch of them and reduce some of that damage. Temporary hit points.
Nice. Aoife,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
It sure is. Hey, there's a spear that's pretty close to me, isn't there?
It's about 10 feet away.
All right. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. Before anything else happens, I'm going to grab that spear.
Okay. You walk over, and it's almost as if the world slows a bit. You've felt this feeling, that moment where you're going in for the kill of your prey,
Mm-hmm.
where the world slows down and you live in this moment of adrenaline for what feels like eternity. You reach down and you grab the spear. There's a rush that goes through you. Accomplishment, pride. But then there's something else. Dread. Corruption. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Okay. I'm scared of my dice. Okay. You know what? What if I used one of my crits on that?
Okay, what's your total?
29.
Okay. The feelings of dread and doubt fade slightly. They're still there, and the power of the spear still feels distant. But you have it.
Oh.
If you use it to attack right now, you are proficient with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get to add any bonuses to it. It's straight damage.
That's fine. Okay.
It's also not considered a magical weapon right now.
Right. Yeah, I have currently a spear that is included better than that if I were to use it. I would like to twist my ring a couple of times.
It
We
is
still
an
have-
action to pick up the spear.
Oh, it is an action. All right, never mind. Well, in that case, I have my spear. I have what I've been looking for, and I realize that wolfing out is a bonus action,
Oh yeah, it is.
which I forgot on the last turn, but I have since double checked and I remembered. So,
Okay.
obviously, the fur grows, the teeth and the claws grow a little sharper and longer. Reddish fur pops out, and you get. Because I have what I came for.
As Aoife's doing this, and she's transforming, I would just like to subtly, narratively move a little bit out of the way so she has a straight shot to him.
Sort of lean a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm just like, here, he's all yours.
That's what I'm going to do. That's all I can do for my turn at this moment in time. But I am in
That is
full
true.
dwarf mode.
That is true.
With the spear.
With the spear.
Delightful.
The Saint continues striking at the Atronak, dealing it several more heavy blows, actually severing off one of its arms, breaking the sinewy connection of the lightning. Bashir looks confused and will look over towards Ragna. Looks back towards Angramar and then back towards you. Seems like he's wanting direction.
I will nod towards the Argonian.
Oh.
Who's on the cat,
Pounces.
right?
What? Yes, yeah. The Argonian
Yeah,
is
yeah.
attacking cat. He pounces forward. Okay, Bashir is the best character right now, because that's a nat 20. And the guy needs to make a strength saving throw. He fails. Bashir pounces and lands on top of him and just rips into him. He is prone. It is now Angramar's turn. This sort of waves of reddish smoke are sort of just floating off of him as he walks very calmly towards Aoife.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So attack of opportunity.
If you would like, you used your reaction to attack with Ragna's.
Is that I use
Thing.
my oh okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But I can attack him with my reaction.
You can certainly try.
I would definitely like to try. Or does this smoke, does it kind of look like, does it look like it's magic?
Yes.
Instead of that, can I try waving the staff of the root of Mundus to try to dissipate like he did?
As you're holding the root, you sort of try to focus in, and you can feel that there's some sort of power here, but you can't quite reach it.
Okay.
It'd probably take a little bit of time
Okay.
to really get a attuned
Then I would
to
just
this item.
Then I would like to just shank him.
Okay, make your roll.
Got a 28. And that
The
is...
red smoke around him forms a shield on this side, coalescing together, and your attack bounces off.
Fuck.
As you watch him continue moving, because he never even made eye contact with you, you realize that the smoke is coming from the wound on his side. It looks like the blood is evaporating as he's walking and floating around him. Aoife,
Right.
as the shield coalesces, it then comes over to his other side, and it forms a hand and a half sword. I need that back. You can give it to me, or I'll send you back to your master in pieces.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Of course. And you'd seen him move up until this point with fury, with precision, with a great amount of energy. These attacks, though, they are very precise, but there's almost no emotion to them. He's simply swinging. Very calmly, very collectively. That's a nat 20.
Hmm.
That's a 28.
Hmm.
That's a 19.
That. Wait. Do I get a bonus on my AC? I don't think I do. 19, I think, still hits.
Okay.
Yes.
You take... Oh, God. Oh, okay, so I'm rolling the crit first.
Uh-huh. Sure. Great.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt, friends.
Oh.
Aoife wasn't anywhere near me, was she? Not within melee?
10 feet away,
Damn it, no.
because she went and picked up the spear that you kicked about 10 feet away from you.
And he walked closer. Okay.
Yeah. You take 52 points of slashing damage,
Hmm.
and as he swings through, connecting in various points on your body, you notice that the blood doesn't start to stain your fur, it doesn't start to drip to the ground. It pulls off onto this sword, and the crossguard extends a bit. The blade thickens, and some of his wounds fade slightly.
Ugh.
Let's see, and then we have then it's the monks. They continue their chant. Their voices now fill the room. It's strange. They've never stopped their chanting, but you don't always hear it.
Mhm.
But when you do hear it, there is energy. Everybody regains 16 hit points. And ooh, okay. Well, that sucks. The reddish energy that you saw when the monks tried to attack the Atronak, you see that go out again, and it grabs hold of the Atronak and it crushes in. Its size reduces to a similar size of the one you fought before. Seems that the spell weakens creatures summoned in this manner. A similar hand actually goes on to Angramar, but it doesn't seem to affect him. And at the end of the turn, he's going to use a legendary action to attack Aoife again. 27.
Mm-hmm.
Take another 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Right.
8. 8 points of slashing damage. My bad.
Okay. That's fine.
And we're back to Ragna.
Did he actually heal, or did it just look like he healed?
Wounds lessened. The Defiler's Bow effect was taken into
Okay,
consideration.
that's all I'm hearing.
Got a big note by his name. And this is also with his minus 11 to all damage rolls. Just so y'all know.
Yeah. Dope. Great. I would like to say a prayer to Kai and think very hard about Agrimar and the very rude Argonian and the Atronach. I think. Yes. And I would like them to make a Constitution saving throw of 16. Word
Angramar-
Radiance.
Well, okay, yeah. Angramar uses a legendary resistance.
He is rude, and I don't like him.
The Argonian fails, and so does the Atronach.
12.
Okay.
Damage, please.
Awesome.
And everyone's kind of okay. I would like to re-up the Shield of Faith on Bashir because I feel like I probably lost it when I was rocked with that.
Oh, that is a concentration spell.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
fine.
thinking
I'll-
Sanctuary, which isn't. My bad. I
No,
forgot
it's
about
fine. I just assumed it dropped, so I would just like to re-up it.
it. Sure, sure. Energy washes back over him. Okay. At the end of your turn, Angramar will use a legendary action. The sword turns back into mist. And he reaches down low, and it seems to form these clawed gauntlets on his hands. And he presses forward into you, Aoife.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, great. Perfect. Lovely. Oh, you know.
He rolled a 28 to hit, just so you know.
Great. No, it's fine. That's totally fine. I just am. Oh. Hold on. Oh wait, no. One moment.
Okay.
Dang it. Okay, that didn't work. It's fine. Armor of Hexes. I was seeing if that would work. Didn't. Cool. Strength saving throw. Wonderful. What have I got? Not a fuck ton, frankly. Yeah. That is. I'm literally looking at like 3 different things to see if I can find anything.
No, you're fine. High level characters,
They're a
they're a
lot.
lot.
Especially homebrew packs have a few things that are a little different.
I don't think it has any reaction.
Does this creature, this type doesn't match up to mine by any chance, does it?
It does not.
Okay, didn't think so. All right,
Not
that's
any
fine.
sort of shape changer or Daedra.
Right. Worth a shot. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know what? I'll use a crit on this as well.
Last crit.
Yep.
Yes. This is a saving throw?
It is a saving throw.
All right, so it uses my spellcasting modifier, which takes me to a 31.
Okay, that's right.
I found it! I found the thing!
Okay. You pushes into you. You do take, let's see, 17 points of piercing damage.
Great. Perfect.
But he seems to push a little further, and nothing seems to happen. He pulls back, sort of goes into a defensive stance.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is Tyrell and Kat's turn.
You're muted.
It wouldn't be me on stream if I didn't mute myself. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm trying to remember. I saw the mist blocking those attacks, right?
The mist, the only attack that's been made against him was from Kat, and the mist formed a shield and seemed to blow off her attack roll of 29.
Yes. Do I know whether or not Kat's sword is magical?
It is. You've detected magic enough times around these people.
Yeah, I figured. Shit, that's a concern.
Yeah, but does Tyrell give a shit?
No. No, I'm gonna go try to stab him. I'm trying to run him through.
Make your attack.
My last crit.
Okay.
So that's click. We're gonna click. That's 11.
So fun fact,
Uh-huh.
he has disadvantage on intelligence saving throws right now.
Beautiful.
Fails.
Beautiful.
Do your thing.
All right, so that is 83 damage. Plus where are you? Plus 10 more. Psychic damage. He is now frightened until the end of his next turn.
Oof.
How is he looking?
Your blade cuts deep, but as it does, the blood seems to form into the mist around him.
Okay.
It's hard to tell what exactly he's doing. It's hard to tell what exactly is going on.
So he doesn't look like he's hurting any worse than he was, or?
You assume that he probably is, but it's hard to say. He's not showing any reactions on his face.
Yeah, he didn't
his
react.
body, I mean, his body kinetically is moving from these hits, but like I said, the blood is adding into this strange power around him, and he's not really giving you any cues.
Sweet. Well, in that case, I will just disengage and stand just outside of his melee range.
Okay. Cat?
So it was the Argonian who hit me, not Angramar.
Yes, the Argonian is currently pinned under Bashir.
That is, and the Argonian was trying to attack the Angramar.
Attacked
earlier.
Angramar and then attacked you.
Okay, I take offense to this. Very much a threat, and I would like to attack him since he is pinned underneath our good boy.
Okay.
I have advantage because he's prone.
You most certainly do.
Oh, perfect. I got a crit for the first one.
God.
A 21 for the second one. And 2 18s on the third one. So I'm assuming all of those hit.
The 18s do not.
The 18s, 18 plus my modifier.
Oh,
They were
okay.
18s on the die. Nice try, Goat.
I mean, I'm going by what you tell me.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, all 3 hit.
Beautiful. I will tell you in just a second.
Jeez.
That is 33 points of damage on the pinned man.
You slash at him as he's kind of flailing, and he tries to block with the swords that he's holding, not very effectively, and you swing around and bring this blade down into his shoulder.
And
You actually hear a ting as your blade hits stone.
I would like to... Bashir, if you keep him down. And I want to go stand next to Aoife.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, he will take a legendary action, and the gauntlets fade back into the mist. He begins moving around, and small circular objects form, and they just begin flying around him at rapid pace. Kat and Aoife and Tyrell, dexterity saving throws, please.
I would like to... Actually, I'll roll first, and then we'll see. I would like to use my Ring of Evasion, please, and automatically succeed on that.
Okay. You most certainly can.
Dope. Let's see. Oh yeah, Boots of Elvenkind.
I have those. Is that a
Advantage
thing?
on dexterity cell. Oh yeah. So well that's a crit. That's 32 total. That's 20 on the dice.
Oh no, I don't think those count for this one, but that's fine.
My first roll was 28.
Oh, good. That that's a 16.
Okay. You fail.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
So, Aoife, you take 59 points of slashing
Ow.
damage.
Yep.
Kat,
Great.
and are you down?
Not yet.
Okay. Kat and Tyrell, you two take half that, which is like 29,
Is this a
28.
magical weapon?
It is magical, yes.
Unfortunate. Sorry, what was the damage?
28.
Beautiful.
Uncanny dodge for 16.
Okay. 14.
I'm
have
just
that.
maneuvering and trying to keep things from hitting me and using up my temp hit points.
Aoife, you've been hit with swords and spears and hammers and all sorts of weaponry.
I have. Mm-hmm.
This wound is draining.
Great.
You are weakened.
Mm-hmm.
On
Neat.
your next turn, your attacks of physical or magical nature deal half damage.
If he's frightened of me, could he have done that?
He did an area of effect
Okay.
thing. He didn't target you specifically. You were just in the area the thing went off in.
Great. Wonderful. I'm so thrilled at all of this.
Okay.
So,
That makes it Aoife's turn.
yes.
Oh, no, actually, sorry. It makes it the Arconian's turn. I was going to try to get away from Bashir and roll a nat 1. Wow, this is the least effectual NPC I've ever introduced into a encounter. flailing, trying to get away from the very angry Sench Tiger. Not seeming to work out like I wanted him to.
Him in here running his mouth.
He did. Now it's Aoife's turn.
Great. Perfect. Well, he's right here. I can't get away without him hurting me.
Probably not.
And all right. So I'm going to do what I do best and claw him and bite him.
Make those rolls.
I for sure will. Ugh. Ouch. Okay. This is fine. Both of them. Now, my dear DM who created this delightful pact, I get to use my spellcasting modifier for these attacks.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Or
So
the base creatures, whichever is higher.
Right. Well, my spellcasting modifier is quite high. So we're going to say that's a 26 to hit and a dirty 20.
As you... Aoife has an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
As
Oh, thank goodness.
you go in with your claws, the red mist solidifies in front of you and seems to catch your various attacks.
Fucker. All right. Wonderful. What else do I have? I have jack shit all. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Aoife, on your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Love it.
You feel the dread of the spear creep back up.
That's fine. That's a 25.
Okay. You manage to suppress it once again.
Great.
This is now a magical weapon for you.
Oh, fantastic! I'm so thrilled. Cool. Not that seems to have be doing anything because my claws are also magical, but fine. Yeah, that sort of, you know what? For funsies, just for fun, we're going to, I sort of reach into myself and I open my eyes and they're glowing sort of this unholy yellow. And even though I have swiped at him and missed, some of that has transferred in. Some of that yellow creeps through the red mist as I cast Staggering Smite on him, which can't go into effect this time because I didn't hit him, but I still get another turn hit. That's my bonus action.
Excellent. The Golden Saint continues to fight and distract the Atronak. You all are fairly focused on Angramar. Probably rightfully so. So I think maybe only Ragna sees as the Saint dodges around as the Atronak is trying to use its one remaining arm to crush her. It comes in with sort of a diagonal downward punch. She uses her shield to graze it away from her and then brings her sword over straight through its core, and it bursts, falling into rubble. The Atronak is now dead. Bashir continues to rake the heck out of the thing he's got a hold of. His favorite new toy for the best boy. The grunts and fights are starting to turn into like it's getting more frantic. On Angramar's turn, he looks at Tyrell. There's still no expression, but this emotionless face winces slightly. And he goes to move away.
I would like to attack, please, with my reaction for an AoE. Attack of opportunity, not
I'm gonna say,
not an AoE.
Aoife, Tyrell,
I am
Cat.
for sure attacking this motherfucker.
I got a 28.
Okay,
And he does not go anywhere.
hang on.
Okay,
Hopefully.
that's cocked.
So I got a 30.
You don't need to know, really. I can tell you I rolled a 2, so I know it's not going to hit.
Oof. Aoife, you try a low claw to come up. You do have an advantage from PJ if you want
that's-
to use it now.
True. I do. You know what? Might as well use it. See what happens. Certainly can't be any worse than the 2.
Sure.
Oh! Well then! That's lovely. Because that's a natural 20.
Why do I remind you all of your bonuses?
I'm too far away, right?
Yeah, you were at distance.
Thank you for that. That's wonderful.
So the red mist forms a hard shell against Cat's swing. Aoife and Tyrell, however, manage to find gaps and strike.
Okay, let's see. Math is hard. There's a lot of it. But, let's see. 8, 16, 2, 27. Oh wait, 27 times 2 is
27 times 2 is 54.
54 plus 6 for a total of 60.
Okay. Claws dig in deep into his side. No reaction, but you know that was a grievous blow.
So that would be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus the intelligence saving throw.
Even with disadvantage, he got a 17.
Okay.
He continues his move.
Well,
Further wounded, but slightly unaffected. Moves about 30 feet away. He's pretty close to the monks now. And as he stops, he turns back, and the grimace that you noticed on his face, Tyrell, fades. The monks continue their chant. The proximity of this foe, though, kind of disrupts them slightly. Everyone regains 8 hit points.
Oh, thank God.
At the beginning of this round, what's everyone's passive?
19.
17.
17.
do you need to know? 24.
A ton, yeah. Like, Ragnar, what was yours?
17.
17. Tyrell,
Hi.
you hear Ragnar. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
I am not the worst at that.
Actually, it's an opposed acrobatics chest, not a dexterity saving throw. Sorry, I misread that.
It is the same, so I'm going to leave it. It is 17.
A griffin bursts into the room through the same window that Angramar had used to enter, and swoops down and knocks Bashir aside, and then comes over to you and grabs you and lifts you up.
Oh, okay. So I am indomitable. So what if
What does Indomitable do?
I can reroll a saving roll that I fail?
It wasn't a saving throw, it was an opposed ability test.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
You have 2 crits and an advantage left.
Is it too late to advantage it?
I will let you use it.
Mm, 19.
Total?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that does not change the outcome. It is your turn. You're just now grappled by a griffin.
I would like to try and ungrapple the griffin.
Okay.
Is that just strength?
You can make an athletics test if you'd like.
I would much rather make an athletics. $23.
Okay. Before you get too high up, you pull out an arrow and kind of stab at its claws, and it lets you go. Can't do a screech very well. It's my bad. I was not prepared to do that sound.
Sorry, friend.
And it drops you.
Is that my action, I assume?
Yes. You do have a bonus action if you'd like.
I would like to give my good friend Aoife a D6 plus 1. I would like to rally her and tell her that she is doing so good, and I bet my words are going to be somewhat healing to her soul. And because as a bonus action, I can do that, and somewhere I can mark off a superiority die. Would you like me to roll that, Aoife, or would you like to? It's just a 1d6 plus 1.
I can roll that over here. Huh? Yep. Probably should have had you roll it, but here we are.
What
Thank you.
level fighter are you, Aoife? Or sorry, Ragna.
I am 15. Does the 1d6 feel low? Because it felt low to me too, but
I thought
going
the,
off of
the superiority die changed. I'll look into it and we'll figure it out.
I think I just get more dice overall per rest.
No.
Like-
What level are you?
15?
They are D10s.
Oh, shit. You're right, I just
Goodness.
can't read.
For D10.
Oops.
Go ahead and roll the
That's
D10 then.
Thank
Great.
you, DM.
Thank you. Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Can I
very
roll
much.
me mine from 10 minutes? I'm just kidding.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Angramar is going to use a legendary action.
Great. My favorite.
He points forward towards the monk that had been sort of leading everything, and the red mist rushes out towards him. Oh, that sucks. It grabs him as two hands form out of it and lifts him up and brings him over towards Angramar. Give me the egg, or he dies. Cat and Tyrell, it's your turn.
So who's in the grasp? Whose grasp?
The monk that had escorted you all down in magical bubbles?
And he's in Angramar's arm.
Magical grass.
Magical red blood mist grasp thing.
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go up and attack him.
Go for it.
I can't do anything against magic. It's fine. No advantage, I'm assuming?
No.
Unfortunately. That is a 28. That is a 23. And that is 27.
The 28 hits.
I would like to use a charge to roll advantage on another one of my attacks for my sword charges.
Okay.
That is worse.
I believe in the future that needs to be done before you find out if they hit or miss.
Oh, okay.
But just go for it.
Okay, cool. That is 13 damage.
Okay. Again, as you've seen this whole time, you slash in and it doesn't make as much contact as your other hits have made. No reaction though.
And I will use my final fighting spirit to get temporary hit points.
Okay. Okay, Tyrell.
I'm gonna go stab him.
Go dab him.
Since Cat's there, I get the.
Do have advantage.
Ooh. 20 total.
You come in with a low stab, thinking that he's distracted, holding up this monk and trying to defend against Cat. The mist comes forward and catches your attack.
Me no likey. Offhand dagger, might as well.
Sure.
28.
That will hit.
For a whopping 4 damage.
You can sneak attack with that.
Oh.
Because just once per turn, you use it whenever you hit.
That's just gonna double that plus the 9. Yeah, okay. So cool. So that's gonna be 7 plus 96. So that'll be 37
Ooh.
plus the 7, so 44 total.
You notice that a small expression crosses his face as this attack cuts in.
It's
Not
only a
enough
matter
to
of time.
solely bring him back, but something. At the end of your turn, he will use a legendary action. He squeezes in on one of his hands, and the hands holding the monk seem to dig in to the monk's chest. Oof. He won't survive much more of this.
I don't care.
It's not really talking to you.
It's okay.
The assassin will try to get away from Bashir. He manages to get away from Bashir. So he backs away, swords out, panicking, covered in large scratches. And that brings us to Eva's turn.
Great, perfect. I'm... So many things I could do. But I'm not feeling well, so I'm going with the old standby at this point, and I'm not getting any closer to this fucker. So, one after the other, after the other, after the other. The red bolts that are vaguely tree-like or antler-like, hard to say, are going to come down and hit him. Or
Roll
hopefully.
those Eldritch Blast attacks.
Hey, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Oh.
Blast.
Wonderful. They're just all such fantastic rolls
Oof.
this evening.
Fam.
Y'all. So that's 21.
Okay.
24, which is the best one. 23 and 19.
The pale red antlers and tree branches swarm in towards him, and they meet with his deep red shield of mist.
Yeah. They sure do. That's disappointing.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay. The Golden Saint will come over to Agrimar and attack. The mist. Oh god. Did not roll higher than a 4. With this battlefield precision that you've seen from her the entire time, goes in with a set of carefully calculated strikes. But the mist seems to predict and catch no matter where she goes. Bashir is low. He turns towards Ragna, looking back, trying to figure out what the priority is now.
I'll jerk my head at Egramar.
He runs over and attempts to pounce on Angramar and gets a nat 20. Okay.
That's my good big kitty.
He's a good boy. He will use a legendary resistance to not get knocked prone. Which is like the weirdest thing to use a legendary resistance on, but here we are. And Bashir does 23 points of slashing damage. Angramar's turn. Once again, the discs form around him. I need Bashir, Tyrell, Cat, and the Saint to all make dexterity saving throws. Ooh, Bashir and the Saint fail.
I don't think a 12 will make it, but I'm going to use my charge on my Ring of Evasion.
How
to
many
succeed.
of those do you have?
It is my third one and final one.
Okay, cool.
I am keeping
Wanted to
track.
make sure. Okay. Tyrell?
Total of 32.
What?
It was a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Do you want to start rolling for me? Because this is
Nope.
ridiculous.
No, you need it. This is not meant to be an easy encounter, y'all. Okay, so you two take 28 points of damage as the discs cut through, and Bashir and the Saint both take 56 points of damage.
So uncanny dodge for 14.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Sorry, what was half damage?
28. He then flexes in again, and the hands dig in deeper. And as they do, something odd happens. It rips through his garments, and underneath his outer cloak, there's a bag, satchel. Part of it gets ripped as well, and there is this fiery red glow coming out of it. And Angramar smiles smiles and reaches and grabs it. Now, I need that spear back. And this is where we're going to take our break.
All right.
Thanks everybody for sticking around. Big combat happening, big things going on. Get some water, stretch, grab some food, check out our sponsors. They're all neat, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Oh baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community, that's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devin Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Some would say I'm insane and they're right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. You love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane and they're right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane and they're right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun.
And we're back from break.
Okay. Angramar has just located an item from within the monk's person. Ragna, it is your turn again. I need Ragna and Kat and Tyrell to all make dexterity saving throws.
Boots of Elvenkind activate. Oh my god.
24.
It's only a 16.
I only got a 32 again.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start taking pictures. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Okay, so Tyrell, you managed to evade.
Yay.
Kat and Ragna, however, are grabbed as the griffin swoops back down to get Ragna, and another one flies in and gets Kat.
I don't like that.
Damn, Mr. Breaks, kid. Ragna, it's your turn.
Try and fight my way out again.
Sure. Make that roll. Ooh.
25. Wait,
You-
athletics, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 25.
You do not break free. It holds firm.
I can't bonus action while I'm grappled, right?
I mean, you can. You're just limited on what you can do with it.
Can I rally Aoife?
Yeah, you can say words. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, see or hear me, so.
Yeah.
Aoife, you get another D10 plus 1.
Thank you.
Might as well do some good.
Okay, all right.
I'm also going to swear a lot at the griffin.
I'm sorry, you used your bonus action.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll save it. I'll wait.
Excellent,
It
excellent.
uses up a swear slot.
I don't
at
think
the
Ragna has
end-
any of those.
At the end of Ragna's turn, Angramar uses a legendary action. The hands on the head monk drop, and they shift over towards Aoife.
Yep.
I need you to make either an acrobatics or athletics ability test.
That's just gonna be an athletics
Sure.
test in this. Why? All of my dice will betray me. I'm so terrified. Oh, great. Perfect. Wonderful. 29.
I don't know who ties go to.
What?
Ties go to.
It's meet or beat, right?
Meter beat.
That's, yeah, unfortunately, and you are the defender,
You've
Aoife.
got to be fucking with me.
That's unreal.
Sorry. It grabs you and lifts you up. We'll get to what that does on your turn. Cat and Tyrell, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna attempt to break out so I don't get carried away by this griffin.
Sure.
Athletics?
Yep.
That is only a 16.
Well, thankfully, it rolled a 15, so it drops you.
Nice.
Go fuck off, you overgrown chicken.
I mean, I'm just gonna stab him again. I think I'm gonna do that.
Where did I land?
Just kind of back down where you were.
Near Angramar?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What did you roll, man?
A 19 on the dice, so 31 total.
Good God. All right.
I feel like I have to prove it. I feel so.
Roll that
I'm taking
attack.
Screenshots now all the time. Dope. Let's go with you. So that is 8, 12 plus sneak attack. 52 damage plus 16 intelligence saving throw.
18 on the die for the saving throw. He stumbles. His knee bends. He starts to fall forward. He catches himself. But the facade drops. He's back to that state. The red mist is still there.
Mm-hmm.
But you've affected him somehow.
Mm. So, okay. Bonus action offhand. $26.
That will not hit. The mist does catch.
It's only a matter of time.
For you. Let's see. It is the Argonian's turn. He will move past Bashir and get an attack of opportunity. Oh, Bashir misses badly. Jeez. And he runs over to Tyrell. I will be the one responsible for bringing in this contract. And stabs in. It's a natural 20. For 46 piercing damage. You still good? You're muted.
Yeah, with Uncanny Dodge, that's 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Aoife. On your turn, you feel these claws digging in, much like before when they were on his hand, but this is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. That's a great stat for me. It's a 17.
Okay. You know this feeling. This is the feeling whenever your focus fades and you turn back to your normal form.
Mm.
This is what usually overtakes you. You take a point of exhaustion.
Sure do.
It is your turn. You can attempt to break free if you'd like.
Did Kat already have her turn?
She broke free from the griffin.
Oh, right,
and landed.
okay. So my turn. Great, fantastic. Fuck everything. Cool. Cool. Great. I reach into my pocket, and pull out.
You're a werewolf right now?
Oh, you're right. I don't have pockets. Cool. Great. Thank you. I forgot that I am in fact a werewolf. Well, somehow I probably I still have my bags, don't I? Sure. Why not?
You
I? No,
do,
pockets?
but they meld into your form.
Right.
That was one of the advantages of your armor, is that
Yes.
you still get the bonuses of it even when you're in this form.
Yes. Doesn't necessarily mean I can reach for components, can I?
No, unfortunately.
Cool. Cool. Fantastic. Well, so much for that one, and that one, because those all require components. Yeah, let's do this one. I am not looking great. I'm not going to lie at this moment. and I just hold out one arm and point a claw at him, and this sort of crackling energy rushes down. As I cast Synaptic Static at him. And he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
He's out of the trance, so his penalty is gone. That is a 21.
Damn it.
You have
That's
been
fine.
given. You have been given a crit from Vital.
Oh, Tal. That's very kind. He still takes. I still get to roll my damage dice. 10, 18, 19. That's 4d6 instead of 8d6, so he takes 16. No, yes, sorry, nope. 10, 17 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Manages to maintain his grasp on you.
Of course.
He's got a good bonus. Anything else?
No.
Saint attacks him. Apparently the Saint used all of her good luck against the Atronek. The last swing, though, Agrimar actually catches it. The red mist coating his hand. You're becoming quite annoying. It is Bashir's turn, who will attack Angramar. That was what Mom told him to do. And one of them hits. Okay. Slashes and bites in. The first slash gets caught. The second slash makes it through. The bite he manages to evade. Takes a little bit of damage. It is now Angramar's turn. Aoife, I need you to make an athletics ability test. And because of your point of exhaustion, it is a disadvantage.
Sure is. Out of curiosity, how do crits work with disadvantage? I imagine it still doesn't. It doesn't apply.
You take the lower die result. So if you roll 2 crits, then you get a crit.
No, I mean no. I mean, if I were to use one of my crits instead.
Oh, I forgot you had that one. No, you can just do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, what's your total?
For this is strength saving throw.
Athletics. No, it's an athletics ability test.
Athletics ability test. Great. So that is 30.
You managed to maintain hold on the spear.
Great. Perfect.
At least this one has a will worthy of an opponent. He makes a sweeping motion backwards, and a large blast of this red mist shoots out at Tyrell and Kat and Bashir. I need you 3 to make strength saving throws. Oh, and the Argonian. They both fail.
30.
So pass. 4? Oof, my guy.
I'm muted. I'm not a strong boy.
Yeah, I see that. You are pushed back and knocked prone, as is Bashir and the Argonian assassin.
Go.
Cat, you managed to stand your ground.
No damage, just pushed.
Nope, just pushed and knocked prone. The monks gather up their severely weakened leader, their song breaking. Several of them go to cast spells, trying to help weaken Angramar. And they are very distracted by what is happening and cannot seem to find purchase. That brings us to top of the round. Tyrell, Cat, Ragna, and Aoife. I need you three to make dexterity saving throws, as more griffins come in and are attempting to snatch you all.
LOL.
Am I not already snatched?
Oh, sorry, I missed my note there. Yes, never mind. Aoife, it's beginning to carry you out.
I was gonna say, I feel like I just fail.
You are at disadvantage because you are already restrained.
That's fine. Hopefully these will take me and my spear far, far away from this fucker, so I'm more than happy to let them take me.
I'm gonna have to... I guess he's gonna have to make an opposed test against...
I got 29.
15.
Cat gets caught. Tyrell, you manage to evade the griffin. Aoife, you get grabbed, but the red claws dig in further and pull you down. You're going to take 4 points of slashing damage as the claws rank across you while it's trying to pull you out, failing.
I feel like I'm on a stretcher at this point.
A little bit.
Yep.
So Ragna, you are like up at the roof, about to fly out the window. What would you like to do?
How many stories up is it?
Right now you're about 30 feet up.
What's fall damage again?
It's a D8 for every
It's
10
D-
feet past 10.
It's D6.
6? Yeah,
D6,
D6.
sorry. For every 10 feet past 10.
Max of
So it'd be
D20.
2d6.
10, so you would take 2d6 damage
Right
if
now.
you drop
That's fine. Just
Except for not kidding. Not that much of a jerk.
well, no, I mean those would be fine. I just out of the pot and all that. I'm gonna try and break free then.
Okay.
Mechanically, was I pulled away from Angramar yet?
Yes, you are now in the air.
Would you allow me to use my reaction to try and grab him so he comes with me?
Make a dexterity test at disadvantage. So you're
Fine.
trying to like grab hold of him as you're being grabbed by a griffin.
That's fair, that's fair. No.
Yeah, no, he... Unfortunately, you don't manage to grab him before it lifts you.
I had to try.
Ragna?
Athletics to break free.
Mm-hmm. Or acrobatics, whichever one.
20. Do my math for me. 25.
You do not manage to break free of the griffin.
Yeah, I don't know as my crit numbers are going to succeed anyway. So, I am going to shout at Bashir to be smart and be safe. And I trust my companions to make smart decisions.
Sure.
I will do one more rally on Aoife.
Sure.
Thank
Aoife.
you.
You get it in action.
It's a
I
bonus.
get an action?
Or you get a... What is it again? Sorry.
It's a bonus.
Okay.
Because
You get a bonus
action
action.
would have been fighting.
That's
to
right.
get
That's
free,
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I get a bonus action. Wait.
No, I'm using my bonus to give you
Oh.
the D10 plus 1.
Sorry, I
No, sorry.
misremembered which thing she was doing.
Oh,
My mistake.
good. Well, I rolled real well on that one, so that's fine.
You get at least 2, I was going to say.
That's all I got, but thank you. It
Cat and
is
Tyrrell.
How do you rule getting something from a bag?
Right now, since you're like, it's got you by the shoulders, it would be your entire action.
Tyrell, you go.
Cool. I got pushed back, right? I'm prone. Shit, I'm prone.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I got to use my action to get up, or half my movement. You said
Half your movement.
half my movement to get up. How far away am I?
About 10 feet away.
Perfect.
So you could definitely get back to him.
Yep, gonna do
there
that.
are no longer any adjacent allies
Shit, you're right.
that are threatening him, at least.
That doesn't matter. I still got to hit him.
Sure.
No, he's okay. Hang on. So he's not engaged with Aoife right now.
He is, but Aoife has a point of exhaustion and is restrained.
Okay.
It's not a threatening out. It's almost like she's unconscious.
Okay.
pretty close.
Okay. Then okay. Angramar wearing armor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do something tricky.
Okay.
I want to use my action to use. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Sleight of hand.
To do what?
To take my immovable rod.
Oh my god.
And stick it up under his armor and activate it.
Okay.
I mean, if I could stick it inside of his body and activate it, I'll do that. But I don't think the immovable rod's going to do that.
No, there's not enough wounds that are large enough for that to quite happen.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna roll perception against you, I guess.
Okay, and then I roll my 8 plus 18 sleight of hand.
Oh my god. This, you know what? This is the most Elder Scrolls bullshit I've ever seen. Is like pickpocketing the armor off somebody in the middle of a fight. So yeah, sure. Roll. Reliable talent. He can't. No, you already beat him.
If reliable talent, I can't even. Okay.
You have a minimum 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I mean-
rolled a 22. So
Cool. All right, so I jam that thing right up under his armor and click that button, and it's activated, and he's pretty much essentially stuck in place no matter what he wants to do.
unless he takes off his armor, but we'll
Unless
see.
he takes off his armor. I mean, sure, yeah. Go ahead and
happens.
doff your armor, for sir. Take that 10 minutes.
That is the most Elder Scrolls thing to happen tonight. All right then, Cat.
I still got a bonus action.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I want to stab him with my other dagger for that bonus action.
Can you do that if you don't use your action to make an attack?
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Nope. You're right.
That is the disadvantage of rogues.
You're right. I'll just smile at him then.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is, I would like to drop the root of Mundus, but
Okay.
like in the direction of as far away from them as I can, from Angramar.
Tossing it towards the monks, probably.
Probably towards the monks.
Okay.
And with my free hand, now I'm going to grab the griffin's like leg. And what I want to do is I want to get out of the grapple, but not fall down.
Okay. That's gonna be an athletics test.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to give the griffin advantage
Okay.
because you're not really trying to get away per se.
I just want to.
So you're staying within grasp. Yeah. So
Cool. I still rolled really well. What'd you get?
23.
31.
Okay. You are now grappling the griffin.
I would like to use my movement to try to like swing myself up onto its back.
That's gonna need an acrobatics test.
Okay, that's fair. That's fucking fair. I can't try and climb it.
I mean, have you ever tried to grab feathers?
That's fair. That's fair. Yes, I have. That is only a 10.
Because of how well your athletics test went, I'm gonna say you don't fall to the ground.
That's fair.
But you're just hanging on to its leg. Still.
That's fair.
Okay.
Is it is it an action or is it a bonus action to sheath something? Or put something
Since
away?
you're not grappled, I'll let it be a bonus action right now.
I'm gonna sheath my sword.
Cool. Let's see. The assassin attacks Tyrol again. 30 to hit you.
That just hits.
Oh yeah, just hits. Ooh. 22 slashing damage.
Uncanny, though.
Bashir will try to attack Angramar. Get a nat 20. That one misses. And that one misses, but hey. Still does 20 damage with its claws. Ooh. Ooh. Angramar's in a spot. Is now Angramar's turn. Aoife. I need you to make an athletics test at disadvantage.
Which dice are they?
The good ones.
$19.
I went ahead and typed it in chat. It's 26.
It's fine.
Takes the spear back.
Shit.
He does, however. He passed the wisdom saving throw. Okay. He has the spear. There was a griffin that tried to attack Tyrol that missed.
Yeah.
That is still in the area. Gotta look up the immovable rod now.
It's like 3,000 pounds or something like that.
It's something stupid.
It's basically,
It's like a DC 30
frozen in
strength
place,
check to
and
move.
It's a ridiculous, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
8,000 pounds of weight, DC 30 strength check to move, and it can only be moved 10 feet on a success.
Yeah, so he can at best, he can move 10 feet away from where he's at right
Yep.
I mean, okay, you jammed it up into his armor. You didn't, like, tie it to him. He
Well, no,
he can
but like
get it out. It's
I
not.
did like under. I make sure not to do it down his neck because then he could
Sure.
just slide down.
Sure.
I did it like
I'm
up
not
under.
lowering DCs or anything, but I am saying like he can get out of this.
Yeah, it's gonna. Personally, I think it should take his entire action.
I think
To
it
get
takes
away
an
from
action
unmovable.
to activate the rod, technically.
I did. It took an action for me to stick it in there.
Creature could use an action to make the strength saving throw.
Yep.
So because he's not trying to actually move the rod, he's trying to get around it. I'm going to change it to Dex, but I'll leave it as an action.
Okay.
He used his action, stealing
Birthday?
the spear back from Aoife.
Ah, yeah. See.
So, annoyingly so, I wish teleportation magic was more common in this world.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. He will attempt to push you all away again. I don't know why I'm rolling. Dexterity saving throw, Tyrol.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. 25.
Okay. You are pushed back and knocked prone.
Yay.
No one else was really close by. Oh, well, sorry. The assassin is also pushed back and knocked prone. Okay.
Can we be pushed back the same direction so he's like next to me on the ground?
Yes. Yeah.
Dope.
The monks cast a spell to try to trap Angramar. You see,
Did
like,
we miss my turn?
I'm sorry, we definitely did. Aoife, it is your turn.
Wonderful. Great. I was like, I thought I went before Angamar, but
You did. That is my bad. It's your turn.
Great. That's fine.
In which case, you still have the spear.
Wonderful. I do still have the spear temporarily for the moment, but I would not feeling great myself at this moment and being rather stuck. All I've got is I'm twisting that ring and calling forth some of my friends. Because we need more NPCs on this board currently.
Okay, are you summoning the two werewolves?
I am, in fact, summoning the two werewolves. And I've given them something to hunt this time.
You have. Breaking through the air, this reddish scar appears. And these two claws pull their way out. The mistress has called us again.
I've got a hunt for you boys. Get him.
They leap forward. They will go on the initiative board. And of course they go at the end, because everyone that I roll initiative for rolls terribly. Okay. Then it's the Golden Saint's turn. She will attack.
Yep. And I will have lost the spear.
Probably, unless the Golden Saint can and like kill him or something. Unlikely, but has 3 attacks, 3 crits could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Did not happen, but did hit with 2 of them.
Better not.
God, that'd be so funny.
It's so sad.
2 of her sword swings do go in, and he's wincing harder. It's harder for him to stand up straight.
Yeah, he's got to move more.
Bashir's turn. Bashir will attempt to pounce and get a nat 20. He will use his last legendary resistance to not get knocked prone. He rolls against the attacks that hit him for concentration. He succeeds. He still does take 20 damage from Bashir as Bashir rams into him. Final beast.
I wonder.
Now it is his turn. Now he takes the spear. Now he blows you guys back. He'll try to blow Bashir back as well, since Bashir is not there. Bashir passes. The Golden Saint fails, so the Golden Saint is also blown away. Now it is the werewolf's turn.
Come on, boys.
Holy shit. Of the 4 attacks, 2 of them hit and 1 crits.
That's my boys.
Takes. Jeez.
Can save your mistress from this awful thing, also.
Right. Okay, so that's 22 regular damage, and then the crit. 28, 32. So 54 plus 68 damage as the 2 werewolves rush forward. They barely needed guidance from the mistress. They happily took it this time, however. They dive in to this foul being that has their master's spear and just tear into him. He is still standing, but he is rocking back and forth.
Is he leaning against the immovable rod?
Yeah, trying to rock back and forth as the immovable rod is holding him in place.
Cool.
This is an interesting setup. Ragna, you are now outside of the monastery. Now you are significantly higher off the ground. Cat.
Yes.
Griffin starts to rise that you're on.
Sure.
It's now 30 feet off the ground up at the window. Tyrell, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And Aoife, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I really need to? Well, I was gonna say
It's a
at
disadvantage, but it who knows?
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Those
Yeah.
are both the same. This is is this an athletic? No,
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you like.
athletics or acrobatics. That's a 28. I
Okay.
rolled 2 18s. That was exciting.
You like shimmy in the grasp, and the griffin can't quite get a hold of you.
21.
Tyrell, you are grabbed and raised into the air about 10 feet.
Cool.
Ragna, do you want to do anything?
How high is significantly high? Like 60 feet or like
As you
600
recall,
feet?
when you flew towards this monastery, it looked like it was a mountain.
I do recall that, yes.
You are now outside of it, and it is not directly beneath you. So it is far. You're pretty close. I'll tell you that you're pretty close to the fall damage cap.
Okay, I am beefy girl. I'm not that beefy. I am going to ask my friendly neighborhood griffin. Okay, obviously you want to take me back to the other, I hope island. Because if we are going to the mainland, it is going to be a long ride, and you don't. One moment, I get really sick, so. Okay. If you do not want me to be sick on you, could we maybe go back really quick? Like 5 minutes? Maybe more like 10 minutes? In there somewhere. I'm not so good with time. I will go wherever you want, even the mainland. Hopefully not the mainland. Again, really long ride. Probably a lot of me being sick. It would be very nice of you if you would like a fish. I have to get so much fish for Bashir, my big kitty. You might have seen him down below. Isn't he just so handsome? Do you like fish? I can get you whatever you want. That would be super great, please. Thank you. That's all I've got.
Make an animal handling check.
Bless. Oh, wait.
You're proficient in them.
I could. It's not advantage though, right?
No, it's just proficiency.
Oh, can I just crit it?
You can use one of your crits.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay. As you speak to this great, majestic beast, your token glows slightly. A nice effervescent green mist comes off of it. And it goes up to the griffin, and it seems to go over the griffin's eyes, and then fade away. And the griffin blinks, and looks down at you, and sort of looks around. And it sort of nods at you, and it turns around.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'm going to try very hard not to throw up.
Okay. Cat and Tyrell.
I would like to, now that I have both my hands free, I would like to climb onto the griffin. Now that I have both hands free.
I mean, athletics.
Like, why not, right?
It's not gonna be easy.
It's not, but I'm gonna try. What other options do I have at this moment?
I mean, no, chef doesn't judge.
That is only a 20. Wait, no. I can't do math. 18. Can I, like,
You're
for flavor,
trying
pull out my dagger? I can do that as a
No,
free action.
you should have said that.
Oh, damn.
You should have said that before.
That's fair, that's fair. That's fair.
You can use your reaction to make a dexterity saving throw
I'm so good at those.
to grab its leg again. As you tried to climb up, and what you thought you were grabbing into, like, kind of a muscly area ended up being feathers that you pulled out. And the griffin is less than happy with you now.
Yeah, that's a 9.
I guess the griffin's demeanor towards you doesn't matter as you fall to the ground, taking 5 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Where do I land?
Oh, that's a good question.
My
You're about 10 feet away from Aoife and Angramar.
Am I near anyone else?
No. You're also prone.
That's fine. I will use my I'll use my action to dash, stand up.
Your action was definitely trying to climb the griffin.
Oh, not my movement? Okay. Then I'll use my movement
Okay.
to stand
Okay.
and make my way towards Angramar, pulling out my 2 weapons as I do so.
Okay. Is that Tyrell?
I'm gonna stab this fucking thing.
Go for it.
That's it. How's a 22 sound?
You hit. Roll damage.
Specifically, trying to stab it in its leg so that it lets me go.
Right,
That's
right,
the
I
goal.
understand.
Okay.
Roll damage.
17.
Okay. It fails its concentration check,
Dope.
and it drops you. Only
Cool,
10
I
feet,
need
though.
to do an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god.
I don't want it coming back.
It rolled a 17.
Fuck. Okay. All right, but I only dropped like 10 feet, right? You said
Right,
only
yeah,
like
you
10
don't
feet,
take
so
any
yeah, I'm
damage
good.
from it.
And I'm going to use my movement to get back up on Angramar.
Okay.
Ooh. The Griffin picked me up right next to the Argonian, right?
Yes.
And lifted me up 10 feet, maybe straight up in the air?
Yep.
Cool, I want to drop down directly on top of him with my bonus action attack with my dagger. And I want to try to stab him in the face.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Did you crit?
I fucking crit! Oh my god!
He's prone, so you had advantage.
I didn't
So
even
you
roll
can
with it.
sneak attack.
This is stupid. Okay. Clicking things.
Try to introduce an NPC to challenge a player.
In
And
his mouth.
ran
So
his
that's
mouth. This is what happens.
2d4 plus 96.
I'll make
Oh,
his saving
fuck
throw
me,
just in case he
really?
survives. Oh, he got a nat 1, so he's gonna be scared of you no matter what.
This is with my offhand. It's not the same thing.
Oh, okay, okay,
This is the dagger of venom that's not activated.
gotcha.
And I literally rolled 2 1s on my d4s, so he takes 3 plus 96.
3 plus 96 plus 4 or 5, right?
So that's
Or 7.
It's just plus 1. The dagger does 1d. Does 2d4 plus 1.
Okay.
And so I got 3 total, then 30 on the sneak attack, so 33 damage as I bring my knife down into his face.
Did you double that for the crit?
Oh, no, I sure didn't. So that would be 63, 64, 65.
Your knife goes through his throat, and your rival is no more.
Dope. I look him in his eyes as he bleeds out and says, I am the Black Hand.
Oh shit, that's a proclamation. Okay. It was his turn. That's not anymore. Aoife, it's your turn.
Right. I'm okay. Fantastic. I'm still in this grasp, right? Am I still being restrained?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm still exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
My boys are out now, so they're going to take care of most things. I am going to twist the ring once and cast as a sort of my own version of a red glow permeates the battlefield as I cast the Crusader's Mantle.
Okay.
So there's an aura 30 feet around me, and any non-hostile creature in the aura deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. The Saint. Attack Angramar. Hits with 1. Does a little bit of damage. He's still up. The Saint comes in with another assault. The longer she fights him, the better she seems to get. The more damage she's dealing, the more often she's hitting. She seems to be learning as she goes. Bashir. He's gonna do his attacks. Ooh. Apparently I only crit on Bashir when he's pouncing. Unfortunately, Bashir can't make it through the mist shield that he has. It's now Angramar's turn. He's going to try to unhook himself from this goddamn immovable rod. He is trained in acrobatics. His bonus is an 11. So this is theoretically possible. Not this turn, though. As he rolled an 11. God. Got to be something I gave him. Nope, because I just didn't expect an immovable rod to get jammed in his shit. Love this. Yep. It's the werewolf's turn. Apparently their opening volley was a lot of their show.
Or
they go into attack, but there's a lot of things moving in, and there's not as much space this time as there was last time. They can't seem to find purchase on him between all of the other combatants and the rapidly spinning mist shield that he has. The monks... their spell doesn't work either. Okay. Ragna, you re-enter the building. Cat and Tyrell and Aoife make dexterity saving throws.
right.
12 again.
Okay, you are grabbed again.
26.
You are not grabbed with a nat 1 versus you.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17.
Okay. You are grabbed, and Angramar doesn't actually fight it this time. He lets you go.
That's because I don't have the spear anymore.
Yeah, he didn't really care. Ragna, it's your turn. You have re-entered. You're still about 30 feet off the ground, though.
I don't want to upset the griffin that is currently cooperating with me. So I am just going to no, I'm not. I'm gonna just wait. I can hold a bonus action, right?
No, you can only hold an action.
Okay. Then I got it.
All right, Cat and Tiro.
I'm not fucking around this time. I'm just going to attack it to let me go.
Okay, that's fair. Make that roll.
That is a 15.
That does not hit.
Well, I got more than one attack, so we're going again.
Let's say keep going.
That is a 24.
Roll damage.
That is a 12 damage.
Let's go.
All right. Where do I land?
Back where you were. So next to Angermar.
I would like to use the rest of my attacks on him, please.
Okay.
Once with my sword for a 17 will probably not hit.
Nope.
And then offhanded attack with my warhammer,
Okay.
which is a 24.
Does not hit either. The red mist catches your hammer.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, Tyrell.
I'm gonna stand up and walk straight towards Angramar,
Okay.
who is engaged with werewolves, right?
And Cat.
And Cat, yeah. Stabby time. Let's click this and this. Okay. 28.
28 hits.
So we go here. That is 40 damage.
Did you remember that you get an extra d4 of radiant?
No, I did not remember that.
You totally do.
41 damage.
41. I literally rolled a 1. 41.
That's usually how that goes.
D20s are my only good dice.
Give me some flavor on this.
Oh. D flavor?
The flavor.
Oh, yes. Perfect. All right. I just walk up to him and let's just say he's facing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say, what the Night Mother wishes, she gets. And I grab his cloak by the front of him and I just drag my sword across his throat.
Blood comes out. But it still continues to turn to mist. And it grows, and the mist grows, and the mist grows, and the mist grows. Until it is a large orb above him. Or what was him. As the armor, the spear, the item falls to the ground. Cat, Tyrell. Cat and Tyrell. Roll, make a dexterity ability check.
Not a saving throw?
No, it is not a saving throw. You're not being attacked. The mist is descending back down upon the items that have fallen.
Okay, that's an 11.
This is your chance to try to grab something.
15.
Tyrell, you can grab one thing.
The spear.
Okay. The armor and the spear. You say spear or sphere?
the spear.
The spear. Okay, sorry.
The spear.
The armor and the egg, as they were calling it, get consumed by this red mist, undulating mass. And then it dissipates and dissolves into the air. You have the spear. Your enemies appear to be dead. The monks get up, seemingly coming back into focus. They see the griffins and begin casting strange magics at them. Ragna, you recognize this is similar to what you had just done. And the griffins sort of shake oddly, set you all down, and then leave.
I'm free.
You are free.
Tyrell has the spear.
Tyrell has the spear.
I'm going to run up to Tyrell and just, like, still in werewolf form, and grab, and if it's all right, I'm going to, like, give him the biggest hug he's ever seen. Probably that Tyrell has ever had in his life.
You dropped this.
The head monk, heavily wounded, being supported by the other Sijiks. I've not seen sanguimancy like that in many years. He stole the sigil stone. This is not good.
Am I able to go grab the root?
You can go pick up the root.
Yes, I would like to do so, please.
This is where we're going to end the session. So pretty close to on time. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in what ended up being a much heavier combat session than anticipated for a couple of reasons. I appreciate y'all welcoming us back in grand fashion. Who wants to start us out?
I'll go first. I don't normally, so why not? Hi, I'm Jordan, aka the Lady Dame, or Lady Dame. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet, at the Lady Dame. I am here, obviously, on Fridays. I'm also going to be starting a new campaign in 2 weeks, on Wednesday mornings. I can't remember what time off the top of my head, in the Uncaged Anthology, with a new character on this channel, which is going to be really, really great. And then I also stream on my own channels late nights, Tuesdays and Saturdays, Pacific time. And then also I have just started streaming on Monday mornings as well.
The Uncaged game will be September 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Thank you for that. Yes, I'm very excited about it. That's gonna be a grand time, y'all. It's gonna be starting at a very different level than what we started with this campaign, so it should be a good time. Sure. So yeah, that I think is everything for me.
I will go next. Hi, I'm Mare. You can find me on Twitter at Archmage of Dice. I am here on Friday evenings with this lovely group playing in the Sunsets on Summer game. And starting on Saturday, September 19th, premiering at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, I will be playing a new character in a Numenera game created by Monty Cook Games and being run by our lovely, lovely Alex.
Hi. Go, why not? Hi, I'm Than, better known as Than Rand, everywhere else on the internet. You can find me here on Friday nights with these beautiful people playing this beautiful game, and then you can find me here on this channel also on Monday nights playing with other equally beautiful people in another equally beautiful game with Fates Chosen, and other times on my own channel. Right now I'm kind of going with a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing in the afternoons, 1 p.m. Central. That may change soon because I might be starting a job, but we'll see. Yeah. That's me.
Are we doing favorite parts?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
Go.
My favorite part was accomplishing my goal I set out for this character.
Oh, my favorite part was not dying. And also finally getting my hands on, even if I lost it temporarily, finally getting my hands on that spear.
I don't know. I like it when Ragna disarmed the guy. That was
Good job.
smart.
She has her moments. Hi, I'm Eva. I have the endless joy of playing Ragna here on Friday nights. And very soon I will be playing a new character on Sundays here for the Sunday stream at 3 p.m. I also stream periodically on my own channel with somehow less of a set schedule than Than. But maybe with Than on Tuesday, we'll see. We'll see how it goes depending on the job. I think that's it. I've used up all of my brain power. My favorite part was my good best kitty coming to help and not die and be such a good boy and also have weird magics that we're gonna have to have a little talk about. Keeping secrets, I guess he is, but who can be too mad?
And I am Goat, your wonderful dungeon master. You can find me on Twitter at MyNestro. You can find me in the Discord where I'm chit-chatting about a variety of things and making homebrew that everyone wants but no one asked for. Other way around. Everyone asked for it but no one wanted. You can find me here for the next couple weeks. And I think that's the only thing I'm involved in at the moment. Stuff's always happening, so stay tuned. Join our Discord. You can also get updates from the channel from our Twitter account at open4 adventure. Follow us there to all of our going lives and all of our updates about our streams. And yeah, my favorite part was coming back to D&D to get just completely derailed by character shenanigans and really weird creative uses of items I forgot they had.
Expect the unexpected.
Thought I did. That was great coming back. Thank you all. Join us back next week and we'll see what's unfolding. Good night, everyone.
Warm fuzzies.
Warm fuzzies. We have to say a special goodnight to them because we love them so much. They get our good mints.
I did not pull them
Who's
up.
got that list?
Hold on, I can do this one second. We've got our warm fuzzies in like 5, 4, okay, 3, 2, 1. We've got Belle Chavez.
Belle Chavez.
The original O for A, babe.
We've got Christina.
Christina.
We have Sev, Guildmaster Sev.
Guildmaster Sev.
Quincy.
Quincy.
We've got our Andrew Fellowship of the Table, the Bay of Gifts, the Wikimancer.
Wikimancer. Andrew.
We've got Gamer Lives with a 1 and a 3.
Hey, Gamer Lives.
And we've got Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Thank you all so much. We love you all. Remember to love each other. Have a good week.